Instead, they get 90+ and into the end zone.
And as much credit as I have to give the guys on offense, I often think when I see a run of that magnitude that there has to have been a mistake made, maybe even multiple mistakes on defense, because you're expecting them to run the ball from that stage of the field. Instead, it turns into one of the longest runs that we're going to see in the NFL.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Inside handoff, Henry. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team can have any more confidence in handing him the football.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Herbert powering up the middle to the 36-yard line. Stop there. Roger McCreary there to bring him down defensively. These two teams all tied after one. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Nix. He'll bison. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sam Hubbard. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, Nix. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Bobby Wagner, multiple times in All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. Butker's kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one? Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Patriots have regained the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Off play action. Nix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over first and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 127 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Second down, they go again with Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line. Again, it's Henry. Oh, he bowls over it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's going to be called for a Patriot touchdown. Albert O from 10 yards out. And the Patriots are able to widen their advantage. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
To throw on third down, Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Albert Okwuegbunam with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Pushing his way through. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
They'll take over. First down and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
2nd and 10. Throwing again. Nix. Over the middle, complete. It's Osborne. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Operating from the gun. Nix. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix eluding the pressure right. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Nix. That is caught. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Nix. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. The final shot before break. Nix. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to Derrick Henry all alone down the left sideline and down to the 29-yard line. 201 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there. He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. Second and 14. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6. Running from the gun with Henry. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Now they'll change things up. Now they send a man in motion right. Henry again. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Being chased, and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Rolling to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. Scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Patriots are pouring it on. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
42. Desperados 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Nix. And that is taken in by Njoku. Touchdown! David Njoku. His first touchdown on the year. And the Desperados are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will cut this lead down to 25.
Desperados 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 226 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. Henry again on 2nd down. Fights him off. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10.
He'll drop to throw. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Joseph Osai. A sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
It's now third down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
The Patriots send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not want. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. And a huge play that time. 43 yards. On first down, Nix. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Patriots will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Shoves him aside. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now back to throw. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Back to throw here. They set up the screen for Henry. Running right through it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
And the Patriots, first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. From the 7, it's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Brings up third and 3.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Derrick Henry, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Pats are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. The extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
They'll take over the first and 10. Let's go now.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass caught here by Osborne. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Back to throw again. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and they will remain well behind.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And now they're in the hurry up.
At the 46-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Now 2nd and 5. They run wide side with Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Yeah, he's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
First down. 1st and 10 is the 34-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Again to Henry. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On play action, they'll throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Flush to his right. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. On 3rd down, Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
So they tried to tack on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board, make the score look a little bit better. Maybe they wanted to run a 2-point conversion just to see what they had. Who knows?
Yeah. Back in my ways. Missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in that minimum wage. Gotta keep all in this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a